Well, hello, this is Ghoul Lover, and I am the clan master of the legendary clan, the Ghoul Killers. And you join me as I start to have a look at the Vengeful Hunter draw. So far, so good. I'm liking that gun. Let's see how it works in action. We're not going to see that. Okay, well, let's have a look at the items in the drawer then. So, let's start off with... Okay, now I was going to say that I wasn't overly impressed by this gun, but actually, look at that fantastic animation going on down there in the corner. You can see that when you kill them, it kind of has these hands coming up from the bottom. So that's pretty impressive, actually. It's quite nice. Quite a nice calling card. Here is the useless charm. That's completely useless to everyone. Let's have a look at the emote. They're going very big on the green hand thing, aren't they? They are going very big on the green hand thing, I can see. Okay, let's have a look at the knife. Ritual stake. Okay, it's meant to look like a stake through the heart. Yeah, okay. Look at the bike. Is it a good bike camo? Well, I think that's... I'd have to say it's a very disappointing camo for the bike, to be honest with you. Yeah, not overly impressed by that. I mean, that just looks like a cheap camo that you'd get from something else. Let's have a look at the operator. Kreuger, Vampire Hunter. As the dark bell tolls, one man alone stand against the hordes of the Forsaken. This is a pretty good looking operator, and I'll be honest with you, this sort of Halloween series and Day of the Dead series, I've been very impressed with the quality of the operators. They really do look good, and this guy does look smart, and it would be nice to own him. He certainly does look good. Let's have a look. Well, okay, it's getting a bit boring now, isn't it, having cluster of grenades with slightly different design on. There are other things they could add the design to, so not overly impressed. A wingsuit. A proper wingsuit. Okay, this is good news. I mean, look, I have the legendary wingsuit, so for me, it's not a big deal to have this one. But if you haven't got one of these kind of jet-propelled wingsuits, you need to get yourself one, and this would be as good a one to get as any. And it seems to be there's a new skin for the HG40 Paranormal Prize. Now, it's got a sight on it. Is that just because of the way it's set up? Yeah, okay, so it has. It's got the classic holographic sight on it. Now, it would have been incredibly exciting had that not been an attachment. Had it been something already built into the gun, like you have with the swordfish, it would have been exciting. But obviously, this is just another AK-47 skin. Although, to be honest with you, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? You can see it kind of like that flowing energy, paranormal energy flowing through it. So there are some nice things in this drawer. For 20 CP, I'm going to have a go. But let's have a look then. Let's see what the chances are of me winning anything. So for the HG40, it's 0.08%. So 1 in 10,000 people would get it on their first try. For the Kreuger Vampire Hunter, the odds are 1.25%. So that means just over 1 in 100 people would get it on their first try for 20 CP. And you can see the odds of that as you go through. So almost everyone will get the motorcycle the first time or the wingsuit. Okay, so to be honest with you, this is a good opportunity for you to get a wingsuit. If a wingsuit is what you need, if you don't have a good wingsuit, if you just have the kind of more squirrel suits rather than these kind of rocket-propelled wingsuits, this is probably a good draw to go for, because you've got a very high probability of getting it for very little. Very little. The only things I'm really interested in, guys, are the operator and the HG40. I will have a go, and let's see how we get on. 20 CP. Okay. So I got the new motorbike skin. As I said, I wasn't overly impressed with it, and looking at it now, I'm still not overly impressed with it, but I will equip it because it is the new one and it'd be nice for people to see it. You can see that I've actually got the gold bar one on at the moment. I think that is probably the best one in the game. I like it. But anyway, we'll put this one on for now. Not bad for 20 CP. Let's have a look at my odds. What am I likely to get? Wow, I look almost certain to get the wingsuit for 39.43%. So almost 40 people out of 100. That's almost half of the people would get that on this next try. You can see that the odds of getting the Kreuger Vampire Hunter have risen slightly, as has the HG40 Ghoul. Let's try 55 CP. Here we go. Hey, it's one of the most useless items possible. Oh, but I've just earned a lucky gift. 35 CP. Use it on your next draw for a discount. Wow, okay. So it's saying it's only going to cost me 45 CP to try it again. So let's have a look. Now, 2 people in 100 might get the operator on this try. So I've doubled my chances. Let's see. Here we go. Oh. Okay, I've got the emote. Up close is pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, have a look at that emote. It is pretty good, to be fair. I do like it. I don't want to equip it. I'm sure I can find some space for it. Let's get rid of the sticker. That's fine. Okay, and it'll be the main one for the time being. And then it gets expensive, 210 CP. And I'm going to say, no, not for me. I'll just check the... Nah. Still only 2 in 100 for the operator. So I'm going to say no. There's been some really great draws recently, and I'd say this is a relatively average draw. And I'd say save your CP for something better. Anyway, let me know what you think. Put in your comments, you know, should I have gone all in for this draw and gone all the way? Personally, I don't think it's as good as some of the draws we've had recently, so I haven't bothered. But please let me know what you think, and please do subscribe to the channel, because what we really, really, really need are subscribers. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Goodbye.